Drow Ranger has one very simple rule. As long as the enemy is far away, they are in serious trouble, but as soon as they get close, you are the one in trouble. At first glance, the hero seems elementary. Just stand somewhere in the back, right-click, and watch the opponent's health drain away, but then an enemy flies at you and you realize that just shooting well is simply not enough here. The entire game on Drow Ranger revolves around positioning. If enemies can't reach you, you're capable of destroying the entire team. But one mistake, and even 6 expensive items might not save you. Today we'll break down Drow Ranger completely, but without dragging it out for half an hour. Abilities, skill build, items, laning, team fights, best allies, and the most annoying enemies. Let's go. How does Drow work anyway? Drow Ranger is a carry that needs space. She doesn't initiate first and doesn't like standing in the middle of a fight. Her ideal situation looks like this. Allies hold the enemies in front, while Drow stands calmly in the back and shoots down everything she sees. And you don't necessarily have to hunt down the enemy carry. Very often, it is more correct to hit the nearest target that you can safely reach. Now let's talk about Drow Ranger's abilities. The first skill adds damage and a slow to your attacks. In lane, it's convenient for constantly pressuring opponents. They walked up to the creeps, took an arrow, tried to retreat after trading hits, took another arrow, and now they're moving even slower. Just don't mindlessly keep the ability toggled on for the whole minute. Your mana will run out, and with it, all your aggression will end too. The second skill is a button that is best not to waste for no reason. It pushes enemies back and prevents them from using abilities. If someone jumps right on top of you, the second skill will give you a chance to create distance again. Many people press it at the start of a fight for a little bit of damage, but a few seconds later an enemy carry runs up to them and they have nothing left to save themselves with. Therefore, most of the time it's better to hold on to the second skill specifically for defense. The third skill helps to quickly clear a creep wave and deal damage to several heroes at once. The ability works great when the fight has already started and the enemies are standing in front of your team. You simply choose a direction and send a massive sweeping wall of arrows flying that way. This ultimate ability is the primary reason why Drow Ranger deals such incredibly high damage. Her attacks gain a consistent chance to pierce through the opponent's defenses and completely ignore their base armor. But if an enemy hero gets too close, the ability stops working. In other words, the ultimate literally tells you, keep your distance and you will deal massive damage. If an enemy gets up close, you lose a significant portion of your power. The skill build for Drow should look like this. At level 1, take Frost Arrows, at level 2, Multi-Shot, at level 3, upgrade your arrows, and at level 4, definitely take Gust. At level 6, level up Marksmanship. In most games, we max out Multi-Shot first. It makes farming the jungle and lanes much faster. After that, finish leveling up your arrows and leave Gust for last. Always take your ultimate whenever possible, but don't blindly follow a single skill build. If opponents are constantly trying to get to you, an extra level in your second skill might sometimes prove more useful. The core items for Drow are Hurricane Pike, Butterfly, Daedalus, BKB, Manta Style, and Power Treads. In the late game, you can replace Power Treads with a Swift Blink. So, how do you play the lane as Drow? At the beginning of the game, you don't need to chase every kill. Your primary task is to farm properly. Drow Ranger is extremely item dependent, so missing out on even a few creep waves just for a questionable chase is usually not worth the risk. Make sure to use Frost Arrows whenever an opponent gets a little too close for comfort. If your support manages to land a disable, keep shooting consistently and do not let the enemy just walk away. Once you finally level up your third skill, start taking nearby jungle camps in between the creep waves. This way you'll speed up your farming without disappearing from the map for 10 minutes and always save your second skill if the enemies have a hero capable of jumping on you suddenly. So what should you do in fights? The most important thing is not to show yourself first. Let the opponent see your offlaner, waste some of their abilities and only then move into a favorable position. Hit the nearest enemy. Don't try to run past 3 heroes just to get to the support with the most health. Before a fight starts, ask yourself one question: which of the opponents can reach you? If you're facing Storm Spirit, keep a close eye on his positioning. If it's Clockwork, avoid standing near narrow passages, and if it's Phantom Assassin, make sure to keep your second skill and pike ready. On Drow, good positioning is more important than a flashy target. The best allies for Drow are those sturdy heroes who can stand in the front line and effectively prevent enemies from reaching her too quickly. Reliable picks like Trent, Ogre, Jakiro, Shadow Shaman, CM, and Venge are all excellent choices. In general, the best allies for Drow are heroes who can give her at least a few seconds of free, uninterrupted shooting time. Drow feels very comfortable playing against slow melee heroes who struggle to close the distance quickly. For example, Sven, Ursa, Slardar, or Bristleback. They will end up taking a massive amount of damage before they even manage to get close to Drow. So who really creates the most problems for her? Well, the most annoying opponents are definitely those who can instantly appear right in Drow's face. These are Storm Spirit, Spirit Breaker, Clockwork, Primal Beast, Phantom Assassin, and Mars. Storm Spirit flies across the entire fight, Spirit Breaker starts his charge before you even see him coming, Clockwork traps you inside his cogs, and Mars prevents you from shooting properly while you are stuck inside his arena. Against such heroes, you can't rely solely on reaction time. You need vision, proper positioning, and defensive items. Drow Ranger isn't just a hero who stands in the back and right-clicks. The whole difficulty lies in understanding where the danger will come from in advance and taking a position where it will be hard for enemies to reach you. If the distance is maintained, Drow is capable of taking down almost any target in a few seconds. But if you are constantly getting caught first, the problem is most often not the amount of damage or the items. Most likely you're just standing in the wrong place. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments which hero to break down next.